think.
Jim, tell the people about the draft we're doing.
We're doing a Halloween draft. Oh, found it. And there's 4 categories. And the categories are candy, tradition and outfit.
Like that.
Man. A chocolate-based candy, a non-chocolate candy. We label it sweet candy, but we know it's legal.
There's 2 kinds of candies.
Costume, tradition/activity. Tradition's the word we used, but
Costume, tradition, chocolate-based candy, sweet-based candy.
I wrote down 37, which is rare. I never really write 30s.
Wow.
Yeah.
69.
oh, nice. I wrote down 31 in honor of the day Halloween.
It's
is.
60. Jake wins. Then would you like to draft?
I will be taking the wraparound.
Okay. I'm next.
You're next.
You are next.
I'll take the 2-hole. No! Psych! The 1-hole. I thought you took the 1-hole.
Wow, dude.
I wanted the first round pick overall. I only care about one thing in this draft. Halloween's not really my holiday.
So you're the number 1 pick.
Sure am. Thank you very much for letting everyone know that I'm number 1.
The middle pick.
BBD is choosing the middle pick. Jake is choosing there. I am going to take with the number 1 pick overall. I didn't really make a board for this draft or prep in any way. There was just one thing that I said as soon as we thought of it, and it was, I hope I get the number 1 pick, and I hope I can take this, and then I can die happy. Reese's Cups. Chocolate candy. The only candy that matters.
It's a good candy.
Good candy.
So I've got a question.
Chocolate candy.
Reese's.
Your chocolate-based candy.
I've got a question for you. Halloween is the only time of year that the single cup is kind of accepted. The individual Reese's cup.
Do you mean like the pack of just one, or are you referring to like the minis?
The pack of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be handed just the one.
Yes.
Because if you're gonna buy them for yourself
You get
outside,
Because
the
you buy it,
two-pack.
you usually buy a giant bag, and
So
it's
you're
like,
getting the individual.
no, yeah, not a 2-pack, because that's not Halloween candy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's this.
That's what I wanted to clarify
this is
for
candy
the people.
as we
Yeah,
would
you get
have
candy
it
you
with
get when you
Halloween.
trick or treat.
Your mate.
Someone gives you a 2-pack. That's amazing. You
Right.
go back to that house.
Because that's half.
You
That's
change,
like
you change,
the fan,
you
that's
change
the
costumes.
fancy
You circle
neighborhood.
back.
Those are the winners.
You make sure everyone changes costumes. You circle back and you trade. Reese's peanut butter cup singular. It's the best thing someone can hand you when you go to their door.
Yep,
a
I
good
think
grab.
it's a fairly clear number 1 in its category.
Yes,
It's a good grab. Good grab.
but I know what Jake's gonna take for chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
I know.
Okay.
I mean, you've not been that big a chocolate guy, as I understand it, right? Like, obviously, nobody doesn't like it, but you don't have as big a sweet tooth as some people would think.
I think my problem is I have a vicious sweet tooth that I trick myself out of.
There's the creek.
Otherwise, it gets ugly. Don't care about the creek. BBD, you are up.
I'm going to go ahead and knock my tradition/activity out of here. There's a clear one that was my favorite here, where others I could be talked into it. I'm going to take trick-or-treating.
That is a good tradition.
That's what all the core Halloween memories are like based off of.
Yeah.
There's plenty of fun things you get into later in life, but at the end of the day, trick-or-treating's Halloween.
It's up there.
It's a good.
There's some great options there.
I have a really tough decision on activity that I'm going to try and figure out by the time I draft it.
Got some time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great stuff.
Good
people.
job.
Great stuff, people. I'm starting to think I have a lean on my chocolate candy. I'm not sure.
I know what you're taking.
I Googled best Halloween candy for 2021. So I'm in an interesting spot here. So I need costume, activity, and the 2 candies. BBD's is not the costume. It's as poor of labeling as you can do, if we're being honest. Okay. You know, I'm going to play my game here.
Play your game.
I'm going to play my game here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. And maybe it's what you were thinking, Jim. I am going to take the clearly Halloween-sized packages of peanut M&Ms. They will be my chocolate candy.
Like the fun-size pack.
The clear yellow pack. You get so many when you're trick-or-treating. You get so many of the little brown packs that you end up, because they're brown and they're regular M&Ms, you just get over it.
Mm.
And peanut M&Ms are an all-time candy.
And if you get, pretty big bags worth, like having a couple of those is, at a time, really nice.
It's the perk of the peanut M&M. So, Jimmy's Googling. Yeah, those little bags. Those are all-timers.
Those are rare. I didn't get those a lot growing up, but I like those.
They were kind of rare. That's kind of the appeal.
They were rare, but you were gonna get some.
You were gonna end up with some in the bag.
But
like
the standard M&M mini fun size pack.
If you drew up a stock image of like a Halloween bag, you'd see a couple of those sitting in there, and they're one of the main go-tos. So I'll take that. So tradition, you guys might have to help me out with this because
Tradition / activity.
Activity
Tradition's
is the word
it got labeled as.
I was thinking of it as activities.
Okay.
Okay. But on the walk-in, I got.
Because I feel
a
like
little scared
trick-or-treating
we
is
were-
the only tradition.
Right.
Besides, there's one other. that
Like,
could
can
think
I
of.
say college Halloween party?
No.
I
think you could take Halloween
I
parties.
think you just take Halloween parties.
I'll take all the Halloween parties. They're focused on.
They evolve through the
They're
years.
focused
just
on
party?
college parties.
Okay. Worried that my activities are way too niche now. You guys went as global as you can.
I didn't think trick-or-treating was going to even be in play.
Me neither. And nor did I think just a party was going to be in
That's
play.
why party's so pimp now.
So I'm going to stick with what I thought
That's
of,
the
but
risk
they're
of
a
the
little
one pick. That's the risk of the one pick. Sometimes the draft
Yeah.
develops around you.
I might take
always
being
weird.
outside.
Okay, that could be up there.
It could
Just
be there.
But you're
There's
not trick-or-treating.
Just fall
You're just
weather.
outside in a costume? That's
enjoying the
creepy.
fall.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Just take
You're
weather.
enjoying the
You're
fall.
scaring people. You're scaring the kids.
Watching movies.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Halloween movies.
Oh, okay.
Do you like Halloween movies, though?
No.
I didn't think so.
I like Halloween Town. No, I don't. I like Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
I like Hocus Pocus, too. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's my
Back to
pick here.
BBD.
Ooh, I'm trying to decide do I go? I'm gonna knock my sweet candy out.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. I gotta Google hot sweet candies.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like any candy that isn't chocolate based.
He'll get there.
It'll be good. I'm gonna go with the Starburst
Okay.
because a big part of the appeal is the roulette game you're playing. You're
Yeah.
getting the little 2-packs.
The 2-pack.
Yes, yeah.
And that's
Oh,
part of
yeah.
the appeal. Like, what flavor am I gonna get a double pink? Because
Right.
those do happen,
Right. Or a
and that's a
yellow
great
pink.
feeling.
I mean, that's the biggest. I was like, Starburst, huh? I like Starburst. And then you say the 2-pack, the gambling, the roulette, you pop a double pink. You've just won Halloween.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like I do like all of them. I'll eat them. They're good. Break up the tone of
And
whatever
they're-
you're having.
Starburst are supposed to be served in 2-packs. I mean,
Well, it's a whole
'Cause-
giant log.
You can get the roll.
they're supposed to be eaten 2 at a time. Like, you get a yellow and a pink, you throw them in there, and you're having a fest. One Starburst alone, that's kind of slow.
I think
That's a little slow for me.
I do think I've always personally eaten them one at a time, but I like eating. I like that you've always eaten them too.
You're going to want to double up.
I'd love to try a double.
You're going to want to try that.
And as an adult, we buy the big roll, and then you have kind of too many of them. Teeth feel weird. So really, 2 is is the right amount to just have.
Been trying to tell
And
people.
it breaks up the rest of your candy.
And it's the best activity candy of Halloween.
Yeah, you get some manipulation of the material.
I have something.
What do you got, Jim?
I'm going to try and take my sweet.
Okay.
This is more of a Halloween.
Why are you smiling like
Because
that?
I don't know if this counts. This is more of a Halloween classroom candy
Interested.
Okay.
than you go door to door.
Okay.
But it's the caramel apple pops. The
Interesting.
lollipops.
Legal pick.
Full apple?
No, the lollipops.
The lollipop.
Okay, that's what I was. At first, you said caramel apple. I went full
I
apple.
said caramel apple lollipops.
I'm trying to. Well, what do you think that is? That's technically a
It's a
lollipop.
caramel apple.
Okay, I don't know if I'm familiar with these. That's also part of the confusion here. But
You're not familiar with these?
I don't think I'm familiar with these.
Are you serious?
It's not. I'm dead. I swear on my life.
You've never had one of these.
I don't think so, man. So it's not
Not
like
e-
real apple.
No.
It's a lollipop.
It's a
like
lollipop that has
flavors.
caramel on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe they said legal pick.
Yeah,
I think that's totally.
That looks like candy to me.
Yeah, I think I understand what your hesitation is.
It's
the
more
word I'm
something the
using.
teacher hands out than you get bag to bag because they're a little pricier.
Yeah, I can't think of a time I got it like in my trick or treating bag, but you get them in the classroom setting.
Okay.
It's part
They're
of
not a
Halloween.
year-round lollipop. I don't know.
I've
when
never had
they
one
hit.
outside of that period.
Yeah, I don't know when they hit. Like, I don't even think you just have this. It's
Who are their friends up there? It looks like there is a group of them in the middle left there, to the left. So there's just a
just flavors. I think.
same thing.
I've never seen different flavors than. I don't know. That says cherry. I've never seen different flavors. I
Okay.
don't know what that is. These are so good.
What you're hearing out of my soul is I think I'd like these.
They're very good. All right, if that's a legal pick,
Yeah.
I'm excited that I got that as my sweet.
That's huge.
I love that.
Those are great. I haven't had one in years. We should order some for the whole.
I was about to
I'm in.
send it to Sam.
Tell Sam. I need to try these bad boys.
Now, if I barter
Yeah.
and I say I want 2 activities in exchange for the costume, I guess cool with that.
Definitely not. But can the activities be combined in any ways? Because our activities got a little loose.
I'm sticking with my original activities. I'm not going to go as loose as you guys went.
Sure.
Or maybe it is as loose. I don't. One is so niche that now I'm backing out completely.
Horrified of it.
Um,
Light change.
what I'm landing on here is scaring people.
Scaring people. Yeah.
Scaring, yeah.
It's kind of okay
Yeah.
during Halloween.
It's one of the few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I used to, when I was a little kid, my dad had a rope swing in my tree.
Yeah.
And I would stay up on the branch in the dark, and then people would walk up to the house trick or treat, and I'd swing down and say "ah!" and I'd
great.
scare the trick or treaters that came to
Scaring.
my house.
That's a great activity.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, I loved scaring people.
Sure.
It took my mom getting pregnant with my brother and telling me she could lose him, and I always wanted a brother, for me to stop scaring her. Otherwise, it was any time I knew she was going to walk down
You'd
the
move by
corner,
her.
I'd go, bah! And
Oh, fake dog.
fake dog. Yeah, it was my first
Came
million
back.
view video. And I think, like, it's a socially acceptable time to just,
Yeah.
jump out at people. a little
Scaring
bit.
is encouraged.
Yeah.
Scaring is
Even in, like,
encouraged.
a scary story, just put a little fear in the people. So that's my activity, scaring people.
Yeah.
So I know our activities went out wide, but I like where we landed because scaring people, like you said, it's one of the maybe the only day of the year that scaring is socially accepted.
Maybe like April Fools.
April Fools. That's not even scaring. Like, you're not supposed to scare them.
It's a different kind of, you can like torture.
I think you're liking to scare people you brought into the April Fool's world.
Yeah.
which is fun.
You know, I like carving pumpkins was going to be on there, or like bobbing for apples was going to be on there, or like decorating the house was going to be on there.
Bobbing for apples is a little bit of a
Sucks.
Halloween
Disgusting.
myth. Yeah.
Yes, it's worse.
Because it also, in parts of the Northeast, it's too cold for that.
Yeah.
We did it at one birthday party. Very messy, scary. Kids aren't breathing. I like where we landed because trick-or-treating, obviously, everyone knows that emotion of
Trading
youthful,
candy was my number one, but
going
I felt like
door
that was
to
too
door.
niche. But there was nothing better than getting back. My sisters dumped their bags out in their side of the room. I dumped mine out my side of the room. Ritzy loves Smarties. I love Reese's. How many you got? How many do I got? Let's trade.
Swap them.
All right, who's up?
Perfect. BBD.
I believe it's me. You guys have both taken your chocolate candy off the board. No costumes have gone yet. So just smart draft strategy. I'm gonna go for my costume here. And I'm gonna take a staple of Halloween again. The sexy animal. For everyone's been an enjoyer of it from time to time. Is it overplayed? Absolutely. You're sick of it by the end of college. Overplayed. But
I do feel bad for Jake here.
it is important. And this is also a way for me to talk about the time I went as the man cheetah from Always Sunny, senior year of college, and I really liked that costume.
Wow.
I'll find a picture.
Did he just steal yours, or were you going a different direction?
I mean,
I
Sexy
think-
Cat was on my board. I'm a little disappointed in Sexy Animal.
It can be cat specifically, but
Well, then,
Jake
yes,
once-
I'm offended.
Jake once screamed at a gas station attendant, "I'm a sexy cat,"
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania. She asked him what he was.
I think the other pick I would have gone for costume is also your number 2. So
Yeah.
I think either way, I was
No,
gonna take
no,
something
it's
close to
fine.
the heart.
It's fine.
I'm a sexy cat.
Jimmy labeling it Jake. I mean, that feels like the twist. That feels like the knife twist there.
It's not
Instead
my best.
of labeling it costume.
I'm just labeling things what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's not the best job. Though.
Letting the brain type for you. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm down to my final 2. I need a sweet candy. And again, you got to Halloween this.
Yeah, go with those little gummies, those little like crowns that suck.
You know, I have
get
a
stuck to your teeth.
dots.
Yeah, dots.
I love dots.
You would.
I
Oh,
love
man.
dots. I love dots. You're almost changing my vote.
Dots aren't bad. They just get so stuck to your teeth that like you have dot teeth. For
I
a while.
love dots.
You got dot teeth for a couple minutes after you eat dots.
I'm going dots.
You're using dots.
I love dots. Dots are fucking awesome. Dude, you see them in the bag there? The dots are electric. Dude, if you see someone having dots not on Halloween, they're an insane person.
Yeah, they're like more of a Halloween staple than candy corn.
Dots are like... Are they the candy that gets the number 1 bump on Halloween?
My mom liked dots, so I would always
Your
She could
mom's
get
a
the-
regular daughter.
not a regular daughter, but like she
Halloween
was
She's a
daughter,
Halloween
daughter?
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you're-
I was. They
if
were
you're
gross.
not, you're just lying
I'd pass
to
along
yourself.
the I didn't like Baby Ruth's
The
as a
problem
kid. I'd
with
pass those and
dots-
dots to my mom.
The problem
That was
with
the gift
dots
to her.
is they're like watered down flavor wise,
Yes.
and then they're so damn sticky.
yeah. That
So
you
it's
have-
like
you
this should have been gushier or sweeter and less sticky.
You have to eat.
What is that?
Oh, that's me as a man cheetah in college.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
The only way to get rid of the sticky dots on your teeth is eating more dots.
Yes, and then eventually,
And that's why I
just
love dots.
digging your finger in there for an hour.
Oh, thank God. I was about to give an unpassionate speech about the Twizzler Halloween bags. And those aren't good. Those
Oh,
aren't
I'm so
good.
glad we
Yeah.
saved you from that.
I probably would have bailed and just gone Skittles.
And that's
Skittles, I think, would have
But-
been the
I think I
winning
need a
pick.
replay of
Dots.
your face when you said dots.
Dots, dude. Well, no. So the other answer that is pure Jake, but it's not a Halloween answer. It's not really on the board. I've shared this a bunch of times. I truly enjoy Mike and Ike's. I've got a lot of quirks about me. Mike and Ike's, that gets a lot of emotions out of people. But the dots, what a Halloween treat. Because it's in the box. Oh, I love dots, man. All right, well, that's huge.
Jake took dots.
That changed everything. I mean, now that we're kind of going chemical warfare, for my Halloween costume, I'm probably going to take the ghost.
Oh, the bed sheet?
On my board.
Like
Bed
bed
sheet
sheet
ghost.
ghost? That's a good one. I'm going to say bed sheet ghost.
And I'd like to go back to Halloween party, now that's scaring people and trick-or-treating out there. A Halloween party. I mean, that's the best. You got the people that want to go ham, and good. Let them go ham. You got the people that go a little too soft, and you all mock them. And then it's just, I mean, there's some symbolic stuff of hiding your face. There's some real stuff. You're in Aladdin looking for Jasmine, whatever it is. I'm happy. Thank you so much for dots.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Otherwise, I was submarining my whole draft.
I'm about to submarine my whole draft.
Perfect. BBD, tee him up.
So I'm on to my chocolate candy, and there's 3 or 4 options here I really like.
Do you want me to give you, like I gave Jake?
If you want, if it's one of the 3 or 4.
Just go Kit Kat.
Yeah, I'll take the Kit Kat.
The 2-pack Kit Kat.
That's like the personal favorite of here. The ones I'm between, since it's not a pick later, we can discuss it. Any of Kit Kat, Twix, Snickers would have all been picks I'd have felt decent about.
People just heard you say that, and they think they're more excited about the Twix and the Snickers, and so do I. But it's the Kit Kat's just there for you. It's
the
such
Kit
a
Kat's
constant.
great, and Kit Kat specifically is like my household. That was gold.
And you can.
I think the only
you can keep going forever.
You can keep going to the Kit Kat world.
Snickers are great, but you can't just have 20. But if you walk, if there's a bowl of those tiny little Kit Kats, every time I walk by, I'm taking one.
There's something fantastically cute about a little Snickers, because you still get the taste of a big Snickers. It's just tiny, and that's delightful. And then, Twix, the appeal is honestly, it's arguably the best packaging. It's kind of like you're getting a gold candy.
I remember I loved, like, the Twix was like a personal favorite in my household. Like as a unit, I think our family likes Kit Kats more than just about anything else. And I don't think my parents stole candy from me too often. But if they did, it was a Kit Kat that was coming out of my bag.
Do they still do candy commercials, or do we just not watch the channels that have candy commercials?
Probably we don't watch
M&M still goes.
It's like, give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I don't know. I don't know jingles very well.
Like Twix, they had the whole left Twix, right Twix campaign for a while. Skittles taste the rainbow.
Snickers still does
Skittles
you're not being yourself.
Yeah.
You're not
you when you're hungry.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah.
So I guess we still get those.
I think. I don't know.
But those feel more pushed towards like adults. Like the other ones were like kid commercials almost.
I'm sure they do that too, but
yeah.
Maybe there's rules around it now.
I don't know.
Can't encourage kids to have too
There
much
like
sugar.
should be rules around it. That's kind of why I'm asking.
The other chocolate that I wanted to get a shout out but was never going to pick, but like for its relationship to Halloween, is the Crunch Bar. You would never get it another time, but on Halloween, that was a great option to have mixed in there. But I couldn't bring myself to pick it or really consider it.
It's fair.
But Crunch Bars, you can't pick it, but it's a staple. If this was a 5-person draft, I think someone would have been like, I'm going to take Crunch.
It could have landed.
I would have thought of that talking point and sat on it till the 5th round again.
People. Maybe 6. Jim, give us your last pick so we can circle up on all the things.
Yeah, this is where I tank my draft. Anyone that enjoys Reese's caramel apple lollipops, which I do think I got, in my opinion, the best of those 2 categories. Although Jake loves dots, scaring people is fun. I absolutely hated dressing up. I would rather sit home alone and not go out than have to like lose myself in a costume or an outfit. It was like a big deal when I was really little. Because my parents were like, "Go have fun," and I was like, "I can't. It's not in me." So I used to just go as colors. That was like my way of.
I forgot that you said that story before.
I'm just dressing all blue and tell people what are you, blue? What are you, tan? What are you, green? I hate wearing costumes. So, gotta be true to myself. Colors. If you could get someone to be a color with you, is a huge win. I think 7th grade, it was like 5 of us, and we all were one color. And then
So
it was
you
like
were all a collective color.
Yeah.
Not you each like covered the spectrum.
Yeah, we were all the same color.
You all were.
Which was a
red
huge win for me because I got to go out and have fun and not feel like Jake said, we all mock the people that go light. I can't go deep. I just don't have it in me. So I just wouldn't go. The only time I went to Halloween parties when I was blackout drunk in college. Other than that, I never do it.
Didn't one of your sisters send us a Halloween pic where you were dressed up as a kid? We did this whole thing
I
before.
got you.
And Courtney or
Got you into
Ritzy
some
sent us
costume.
one. You were dressed up as a little
As a
boy.
baseball?
There's the baseball pic. I think there was something else.
There was one year where they dressed me up as Beauty and the Beast, and I was the Beast, and there was like a mask involved in that, and my mom
you
was
can't
mad at me
mask,
because I refused to wear it, so then I was just like in an outfit.
Every mom tried to mask, and that's
just wearing.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
When I was in like kindergarten, I wore the leotard to school.
I remember like in school, because you weren't like allowed to, when we were little, you weren't allowed to like wear the mask during the day. So it was like some kids went as like Power Rangers or something like that, and like just not the head part.
Right.
It was like, oh. And I was always
Takes
like,
away
this
a
kind of
little bit.
sucks.
I was always a
Still like
baseball
it.
player. That was
Yeah,
like
that
very
was
easy
classic.
for me.
That
I
would
just wear
have been my
uniform.
other pick.
It's a classic.
I was between that and Sexy Animal for costume, and I thought that was going to be Jake's other pick.
Wow.
Just
I
like
went to
sports
Catholic
players
school and we had to
general
dress
would
up
have
as
been,
saints.
Play my board.
Had to.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's just a bunch of little kids dressed up like saints.
Some mattress Mac shit.
As far as the literal participation, that's better if it's like everyone was doing it.
There was like
But-
a Halloween
but, like,
parade, and like all the
bad
parents
and-
would come watch the kids. And the first year that I did it, I was like a Power Ranger, and they were all cute. And then it was all saints. Just looked like a fucking cult.
procession.
I mean, it was Catholicism is a cult, but like it's just crazy, so weird. All just in brown robes, the same brown robe, just saying, "I'm Saint Nick, I'm Saint Peter." Weird times. They bulldozed that school down. I just found out.
Damn.
That's cool.
Tie it off, Jimbo.
I'm done. Colors.
Read it off.
Oh, I got Reese's as my chocolate candy, caramel apple lollipops is my sweet candy, scaring people is my activity, and dressing up as a single color is my costume. BBD, trick-or-treating is his activity. 2-pack Starburst is his sweet candy. Sexy animal costume is his costume. Kit Kat is his chocolate candy. For Jake, we got M&M's, the little bag of peanut M&M's.
Peanut M&M's.
Halloween party is his activity. Dots is his sweet candy, and Bedsheet Ghost is his costume.